Hello folks, Nemo here, and welcome back to Endzone, a world apart in the little township of Fool's Hope. So we've expanded our township quite considerably over the last few weeks. This may be the last week where we do it, just because I think we've run out of new things to do. We're just going to be slowly expanding. We did some exploring last time. We are working our way up to... We got this radio transmission online. We are currently building research. Again, I'm looking into getting motivation, possibly, or iodine mining. Iodine mining is also an option. We are also grabbing some scrap. There's 1,000 scrap left on that one. 400 scrap left on that one. That's plenty of scrap. Woodsmen are never going to run out of wood over here. Besides, we're capped on it at the moment anyway. The addition of our kitchen has definitely solved our food problems. That's an insane... I wouldn't be surprised to see this nerfed in the future, because that's an insane food multiplication system. I do want more water. That is a fact. Right now, we have a lot of water collectors working here. Hopefully they're working out okay from this bunch here. Right, that's still quite low. We got a well there, we got a rainwater collector there, we got a well there. Hopefully between them they're gonna have fixed the water supply. We have a couple of... We are still in our population dip, I think. I think if you look at our population numbers, we're still in a slight population dip. We were at 170, we're now at 161, and that includes a lot of kids. If you look at the age distribution, yeah, we're at an adult dip right now. Although young adult, childs, old adults, young adults, yeah. So look at that's the adult dip right there. That was probably a lot of our deaths. A lot of our deaths happened at this moment here. That was the famine we had a while back, I think. That must have been the famine we had a while back. Causes of death, age. That's not age. That's number of deaths, not cause of, not age. Nope, that's not age. That's a lie. Oh, they died of age. Okay, never mind. That isn't it. So nobody died of old age there. It is age. But they died of old age there. And how did that affect our population numbers in that season? Very old adults dipped down here. Very old adults, 1920, 19... How did they die of age this quickly? I'm trying to figure out what happened of old age here, because... They died of old age. If 13 people died of old age at the end of season 150, we went from 23 adult males to 20 adult males. Means we must have gone from old adult didn't change, but we lost. Okay, so this must be it then. We lost 7 adults into old adulthood. 7 old adults into very old adulthood, at which point 10 of them died off. But where's the 19 though? Where's the 13? I'm missing a count of 3 somewhere. Living space distribution. Most people are in shelters, thankfully. House distribution pretty good. Total confidence. That was we had a big drop down there, but we're working it back up again. So the contamination is still relatively okay. We have a couple of people on low, but no one's really... A couple of people are really severe. Education distribution, pretty much everybody's educated. Fertility's having ups and downs, but still mostly fertile, which is good. Right, anyway, let us carry on with letting things happen right now. Right, the expeditions I want to do at the moment. I've pretty much wiped out the ones that are closest to us here. There's a general store there, but this is the resource deposit. I keep thinking that this is what this requires. No, this is what we can pick up here. We can exploit this resource, this storage depot, for a lot of... Which we'll do that actually. Let's go pick up some stuff. Move very old adults because they might die before we head off, and they really doesn't like that. So let's take a couple of farmers out the way. I have no idea how big these things are, so I'll take some farmers, and a couple of water carriers. They may be very small, but hopefully we should be okay. We're just assembling explorers at the moment. Okay. How are we doing for decrees? Still, that's diligence is still going on. Only one researcher at the moment. I think that there should be a number somewhere to denote on this screen if this number is 0. If this number is 0, there should be something to denote on this screen that you have no one you have no backup settlers in storage, as it were. Radio message. Unfortunately, we're not able to make a thing. We try to improve connection if we add just look up into it. We need to build new kind of materials to do that. Let's do that then. Metal stored, fine. Electronics stored, not quite enough. Well, let's get that up again. We don't think we can actually get that many electronics, so let's take that up to 130. Metals will go in there in due course. For that purpose, we will actually lower plastics by that many, so we can focus on getting the rest of it up and running. A vaguely message, so hopefully that'll help out with things in the long run. Ballkeepers are full, fishers are low, farmers are low, refiners have got plenty, tailors and foresters are low, researchers are down to 1. I want to work on getting these numbers up a bit. Fisher as well, come on. Georgia, Jacob, Diana, please. Tybalt. Like, if people die and there's no one to replace them, it's just say what jobs were vacated, so we can account for that in the future. A lot of little things I want them to do, to be honest. Okay, we're storing up to 156. Store up to, there you go. Store up to 170. Keep that running. Okay. All scouts have died. Put a scout in there. Arrived. Grab everything. Okay, one person could have carried all that. Fair enough. I wish I would say, like, this is this many people's worth of stuff. Okay, that's good. We can deal with that then. 43 kids. Diana, Tybalt, come on, please. Everyone grow up. Oh, someone just died again. Tybalt, thank you. Bellkeeper. Amelia, Joan, Joshua, Greta, Jonah. I think I want mortar carriers more than anyone else. If I'm brutally honest. Are we limited to how many people can actually go on a jetty at once? Doesn't seem that we are. No. Okay. There's no point of building additional jetties at the moment. You're actually full of a bunch of stuff, so you're essentially full of food. You are requiring neck scarves, which you should have plenty of. I mean, neck scarves is one thing we build loads of at the moment. For return, you have return, which means you've got a bunch of people to spare. So we're going to put 3 people back into the farms. Refiner, top that up. Tailors are okay. Like I said, we could probably do a couple more tailors as well. Greta, come on. Metals, hang on, can we... What's consuming metals at the moment? What is my metal consumption like? Storage. Metal. Total markets town center. So total we have had up to 199 in the past. But what's consuming metal on a daily basis? I think it's the tool. But the tool is actually we've capped out on metal tools. So we shouldn't be making that metal tools. I'm not sure where metal is actually going right now. I don't think I actually got something that actually consumes metal on a daily basis. Is there any process I got that actually consumes metal on a daily basis other than metal tools? That doesn't. That doesn't. That's still producing radiation suits. I don't need them. I'd like to activate carbon masks, please. Where my plastic is going, that's going over there. Okay, people are sick again. I really wish it would tell me this. Like, this should be a warning saying, the good decree, not the bad decree. So, the good decree of diligence has expired. Unexpected opportunity. Yeah, go ahead. Go start grabbing the roe and the roe venison and the wild boar meats, please. Turn plastic off for the time being. Turn plastic off. 4 people spare. Crab collectors, collectors, tailors, fishers. Water we've got over 10,000, which is good. How are we... Yeah, we're not using that a lot. I think most of it is actually going into cloth production at the moment. The drought is coming. Oh, this is almost entirely all full now. Well, over there that's full. I think it's not grabbing water from here, to be honest. I think if I put you over to grab stuff from around here, you might actually grab a lot of stuff. Yeah, because I suppose, technically, all the jetties are within radius of the water tower, so they're all using the jetty to get water. Whereas this doesn't have a jetty nearby, so it has to pick up things from elsewhere. It's got plenty of water to filter, so I guess I'm going to do that. Make sure it grabs the stuff from there. Odd one. Can you please... What's consuming the metal? Okay, something's reserving a large amount of metal here, and I don't know what it is. What is consuming metal at the moment? My second workshop. Second workshop is over here. It's producing scrap tools. It doesn't require metal. But what else is consuming metal on a daily basis? Are you consuming metal? No, you don't consume metal. The hunting lodge doesn't consume metal. What consumes metal on a daily basis? Electronics, that's just using scrap. So this is all just going to be using scrap. This isn't consuming metal. This isn't consuming metal. Nothing consumes metal on a daily basis. So where's my metal currently going? Where's my metal currently going? Processed food, that doesn't require metal. We have lack of hemp, that's fine. To be honest, I could probably build another hemp farm, to be honest, just to help with that. Hello, dead people. How are we doing? There are some dead people, not too many though, that's good. Like, I am tempted to build another hemp farm just to keep with up the supply, because where is my metal going? I genuinely don't know this. I wanted to get this thing sorted out, and I thought it was going to be facile, but apparently not. I genuinely don't know where my metal is going. What's reserving it? For... Yeah. Stop working. Entirely. Reserved 0. Okay, so it's definitely that. Can you get that metal built, please? It'll take a while, but I want to get that metal done as soon as humanly possible. All these people, come on, bring back. Get that metal built, please. 41. Our hunters found some interesting things. Good for them. You come to the forest for things. Please come to the forest for things. 143. I'd like to prioritize this. Everyone just work on... I know you need cloth for everything else, and we've got plenty of neckerchiefs. Actually, hang on, which is the one that's wearing neck scarves? If you're working neck scarves, you can stop working. Is that one working neck scarves right now? Okay, nobody's working neck scarves right now. That's good. 141. Reserved 4. What is reserving the metal? This is driving me nuts. The repair work. Is it repair work that's driving that's no, it's not repair work. It doesn't seem to be repair work. Reserved 0. Something's reserving metal, and I don't know what it is. Okay, how many workshops have I actually got? Buildings. Mounted bus, water tower. Not resource buildings, I want buildings. Town center, resources, shelter, cabin, kitchen, rainwater collector. Oh, this is actually a useless check of buildings, because it doesn't actually tell me how many buildings I've got of things I want. How many workshops have I got? Not a clue. They don't store anything, therefore we don't care. Oh, for God's sake. As far as I can tell, it's just you and you, right? There's no other... Workshop there, scrap tool, that's fine. I'm going on. I've got 4 technicians. I must have 2 workshops. So what is reserving this? I guess we're going to run out because something I don't know has been reserving metal, and I have no idea what it is. Yeah. Fine. I'll have to work again, but I've not got a clue. Reserved 10. How is it reserved 10 when there are literally 2 people working here and they can reserve 2 at most each? Who is reserving 10? I do not understand. Okay, then. Storage, resources, metal. Metal, hi. So what is actually required? What utilizes metals? That's the big question here. All the stuff is in the market. Is the market storing metal? Why is the market storing metal? Sure, whatever. But it's still not consuming metal, so I'm not sure where it's going. Are people buying metal from the market? People are reserving berries. Fine, that I understand. Supplies there, fine. I'm not sure. I don't know. I genuinely have no idea where this metal's going. The only thing I'm building, like on a regular basis, that requires metal is the tools. Nothing else requires metal really. That doesn't require metal. Scrapyard's producing metal over there. I'm very confused. Reading on numbers. Okay. Numbers are doing alright. All the fields are currently radioactive. Well, they're getting radioactive anyway. Potatoes. Hemp is currently being seeded. The drought's incoming. We've got enough water. We've got enough food. Right. What do I need to get to... what do I want? Everyone's been sort of saying knowledge transfer in case that when I get the... if I get the... what's the word I'm looking for? If I get the refugees or the people who join in, they're probably not going to be educated, so getting that would probably be beneficial, I suppose. At the same time, things like upgraded shelters, scrap cat, everything is useful. Everything has a purpose, right? We know this. We know this to be a thing. You know what? Making movement faster then. Start making some movement faster. 5, 28, Simona, Greg, Gary, not Greg, Brenda, Killian, Agatha, Enrico. Found something. Environment for seeding, water stored, plastic stored. Okay, let's get some plastic storage up. Water storage, not going to really be very useful right now. Although we get a new seed type, which is going to be helpful. Brenda, Killian. Okay, it's going to be a while until people grow. There's still some time left and we're going to lose people to that. Yeah, there we go. People are dropping dead like flies. I do need to build more houses, I think. Because, again, you have the same issue we had last time, is where in some of these houses, some of these sturdy houses, there are old adults in there. Very old adults in there, and, like, not having any kids. Not having any kids. You do not need to live in this house. I'm sorry, but you just don't. I might, instead of building new ones, I can just upgrade current ones, can't I? Yeah, I can just upgrade them. Or not too much. I'm going to actually upgrade a couple of my houses. There needs to be a decree that says, if you're very old, you move to shelter. I'm sorry. This is not, what's the word I'm looking for? This is not, like everyday living. We are still in a post-apocalyptic scenario here. We are not in a situation where we are free to choose everything we wish. I'm sorry. Right now, it is important that people do what they must to help the whole of the, I was gonna say the colony. The whole of the township. Importantly, that's vital. It's interesting to know that while this is there, the scrap tools, they seem to be preferring scrap tools to metal ones, and I don't seem to find a way to store that, but that's fine. Scrap tools are not the ones that consume up all my they get immediately taken up by young adults. We're gonna have kids. I guess. Yeah, hang on. Okay, wait. Okay, we've got some numbers that are coming up again, which is good. But when Chloe isn't Ishmael, Vanessa, Teresa, Timo, Georgia, please get those numbers up. This is important. It's the first autosave. Really, it's a bit late for an autosave, isn't it? Should have been about 5 minutes ago. We spent like 5 minutes paused, perhaps. Who knows? Vanessa, Guillermo, Teresa, come on. Right, get us that water storage, please. And we've also got the full plastic now, so all we need is the water. If we need the water right now, we can, again, do that by... If I turn all my irrigation off for a moment... Wow, a bunch of people died. That was a huge collapse in my workforce. Have some children. Have babies. I am what someone pointed out as I'm just like Shinzo Abe essentially. Have kids, have children. Support my failing population. Have children. Okay, water's coming in. Our main actually output of water that's controllable is the irrigation. If I take off the irrigation, water does tend to flow in quite quickly. When all we need to get above that number, because the amount of water we're actually going to lose to the toll is ridiculously low. Just get that water in. We're so close. We're over 13,000. There you go. Brilliant. We've got a seed of some kind. Those can go back online again. Good. Good enough. So what did we get seed-wise? We finally got the wheat. Okay, we have finally got wheat farms. Okay, so let's put a wheat farm somewhere. That's going to be actually very... builds, logisticals, build a dirt road. Up here. Just build it up here, there you go. I think I can put a food. Cultivated fields needs to be, what, 3 gets a 1. So let's empty 1, 2, 3. 12 by 12 there. Unless you're 12 by 12 there as well. And then you can road around this place. And you've got another irrigation. Food, logistics, water, irrigation plant. Here. That's going to be farm, it's going to be something else. Put some more water towers. Not water towers, more watering collectors over here. Pause, that's wrong place. There and there. More water towers. Probably put another well here as well. Well efficiency is still at 100%. It's over here. The well over here, right? So as long as we keep it out of the way of both of these wells, we're probably okay. 100%. 100%, 100%? 80%, 100%. There you go. Put that there. Lack of herbalists. Well keeper in. Scrapyard people. Tailors are okay. Charcoal burners. Again, probably don't need charcoal burners, so I'm going to remove my last charcoal burner. The charcoal. Let's just demolish the charcoal kiln at this point. Yeah, let's just dismantle that. Okay. Okay, knowledge is power. Unsuspected opportunity. Hey Chief, we just picked up a radio message. Other survivors have asked if they'd like to join our settlement. They fled from their home settlement because it was stricken with a severe illness. Some of them appear to be really sick and sound pretty despondent. Are we in a position to add them to our settlement or treat them properly? Let's do this. Herbal hut built 1 out of 2. Herbs produced, medical facility, medicine produced. We are currently at cap for medicine. So, I guess we're going to lower that back by, increase that by a couple of hundred. Second herbal hut. Okay, fine. Don't think I need a second horrible hut, but that's your jam. That's your jam. Put you over to there. Herbs produced as well. Are we waiting for them to? Are we waiting for this to finish before they arrive? Okay. In which case, go nuts, people. Go for it. I think once you have wheat, you can work on getting beer up and running. Cookhouse. Plenty of food right now. Not a problem. Irrigation. You need another irrigation expert, don't we? Expert's probably a strong word, but here you go. Okay, you there? Okay, choose wheat. Wheat produces... I think I have 2 farms full of wheat growing. 2 farms of... Hello, buddy. Okay. Again, let me just check this. Have we got... Oh, judges run out again. Can you put that on loop, please? There's a way to put that on loop, just because... Diligence has definitely been helping out with our numbers. Like, no joke, our diligence has been helping out considerably with our numbers. Get another herbalist online, might as well. Herbs produced. Are we capped for herbs? No, we shouldn't be, so can you please grab those herbs? I'm not sure why we haven't been. Oh, we got 2... Look, is there a bakery of some kind? No, there isn't a bakery. Is wheat just food? It's silly, but is wheat just classified as food in this game? It may be the case that wheat is just food in this game. Tomatoes, zucchinis, carrots. Whereas maybe the transformation into... The transformation into... bread is just seen as automatic, which is weird. We haven't got a we haven't got any kind of windmill technology. And if you want to grind flour in your own homes, by all means do so, but it's not necessarily an easy situation to do. Build this next, please. Actually, build that next, because that's actually required for that thing over there. Build that next. Medicine, we're good on medicine, so I can get lowered down again. Any capped on medicine, but you don't need to be fine. Fine. We have not doing anything. Good. How are we doing for numbers? 9 people. You had children? You have had children. How lovely. Lovely. Plenty of tools. Cloth is super duper low. Of course it is. Now, nothing else should be using the cloth. Nothing else should be using the cloth. Can you tell you what you're allowed to use? Okay. So the only reason to produce hemp is to produce cloth now. That's the only thing that we do is produce cloth from hemp right now. Herb has been produced. All we need is the herbal hut now, which is silly. Genuinely a silly concept. We don't need a herbal hut. Not if we have this already. What we do need to get is probably another decontamination post, which is inconvenient, but it's probably true. Plastics. We're low on plastics and cloth. We probably don't need too many tailors right now. Below that tailor's bound by 2. Farmers get up to 25 farmers. Research complete. Okay, paved road is done. What does a paved road actually require? Nothing other than just logistical bugs. So okay, let's increase the speed of people across there. Let's increase the speed of people like down here as well. It's kind of very useful to have the things like settlers and so forth had things that let you know how much people are using certain roads. That would be beneficial. Up there. there. I guess we'll in time we'll add more and more and more, but so far that's doing okay. Again, prioritize building this, please. We got plenty of wood. You have people spare, not doing anything. Plus is in production. Do you know how much hemp we've got? Not a real clue. 109. That's 20 more cloth. Scouts. I don't think we think we finished all the scouting locations, right? There's nothing else to be scouted right now. Everything says configure expedition rather than send scout. So there are no. Technically, there's no money for scouts, other than producing. You know what? Just doesn't yell at me for being red. The only reason I would do that. Expedition. Let's find stuff that I can places that I can exploit. And let's grab just some... I just want settlers. Killian, you're a settler, right? Yeah, if you're a settler, you're not doing anything else. Aye. 3 of you, that should be plenty. That should be plenty, not even required action points. We don't need anywhere near this many. Yeah, that's built. That's a well. I don't want the well built, I wanted this built, please. Although the well built is being fine, I'm happy with the well being built, that's not a problem at all. How are we doing on actual wheat production? Goodies are able to ramp up the production. Basic needs, build some cabins. Cabins built 15 out of 18. Provide settlers with a home, 0. Cabins, 15. I've only got 15 cabins, that is definitely the case. Which means I kind of want to be building more cabins. I wonder if it'll be clever enough and accept sturdy houses. Big question. Will it accept a sturdy house? Location attractiveness 4, 5, 6. Okay, we'll build 3 more cabins there. We might upgrade them in due course. Change of field work do like this area over here. The gatherer's hut is also grabbing stuff over here. How are we doing for extra people there? 16 extra people, which means we can need the gatherer's hut. The kitchen's actually solving all our foodie needs. Foodie needs? Foodie needs. Foodie nudes. Our foodie nudes. Herbalists, 2 is plenty. Researchers, go up to 3. Contamination refiners, top those off. Leave 11 as bare number. Probably could go up to more farmers, if I'm brutally honest. You could probably do with more farmers right now. But we'll wait until this current batch of children mature. How is our... Okay, we're still building things. Okay, so we're not expecting the roads to come online anytime soon. Paved roads. But target reached. Grab everything you get your hands on, please. Yeah, one person could have done that. One person could have done that. No problem whatsoever. Medicine's fine. Any missions just to do field testing. Light for nighttime. That's going to be to do with power, isn't it? That is going to be to do with power, and I don't know what it's going to be. Field testing high. Researchers have fun with the idea. Give them some resources. We've got the resources, we've got the point. Good. Diligence, thank you. We're being diligent. We've got no scrap. Hang on, we have scrap issues here? 2020-14 over there. 742 over there. Okay. Sandstorm, end of the drought. How are we doing? Still no wheat. Has wheat just not grown then? How are we doing? Population number is 13. I'll keep the spare at 10, and I'll keep plugging the rest into farmers for the moment until let's have at least 50% farmers. Okay, we're at the end of the second drought. We have some light radiation rain and a bunch of no rain for a while, which is... You're gonna love it over here. Okay, we're full as well. That really didn't need to be built, let's be honest here. That did not need to be built at all. The last... Welcome back. 15? 12, 30, 31, hi. Scrap collector there. Still, I'll keep the scrap collecting going. Miners, fine. Keep that value high, because having plenty of coal has been beneficial in general for decontamination purposes and so forth. I really, really wish you could just, you know, about what I can't just built a little bit of wood there. Come on, 200 people now in this place. Bring the wood. Who's bringing the last bit of wood? We've got plenty of wood. Who's in charge of bringing the last? There you go. We did it. We were able to build enough cabins for all the newcomers. Now we have to do is increase our food and water production, at which point we'll get 31 people. Oh, good lord. Oh, good heavens. We'll get 31 new people. Which probably means I do need to get another shelter up and running. We already have one person homeless right now. Can't build a shelter over there, unfortunately. Can't build one back there? Guess we can't because that's in the way. Over here, I was over the mountain. Blast it all. Put one here, right? Yeah, put one there. There's the second autosave. I'll take the hint. There's the second autosave. Some paved road has been built, which is nice. Okay, we have our first group of incoming refugees. Supposedly we can build the food and the water in this. I think we can. I think that's not going to be a problem. Might put in more. Hang on. How many people have got spare? I've got plenty of people spare. Increase my kitchen staff to full capacity kitchen staff. 2 more people in scrap collecting. 5 more people in water carrier jobs. Apparently, someone checked on the Reddit, and apparently water carrier is one of the biggest problems they've got. Is that even if you have a settlement with 500 people on in it, you'll still have a considerably large amount of people doing water carrying jobs, because out of all the things that we've done here, we've developed proper mining equipment. We've developed a working solar collector. Hi, people. 43 people are currently. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna have to build another shelter. I know. They do 25 people. I'll have to build another one of these. How far back can we go over here? Even with 500 people, you still have. We haven't discovered pipes. We haven't discovered pumps. We have solar. We have power. We have radio. We have God knows what else. We have decontamination kits. We haven't actually discovered pipes and pumping. Everything's still done by buckets, which just seems like a bit of an oversight to me. We definitely haven't got the place. I kind of want to build at least one of these first. Can you just pause the building on this thing that's actually done? Build that next to completion, and then once that's built, worry about the other one. Let's get at least 25 people put away nicely. How are we doing on numbers here? 14. Well, we have people to spare now, don't we? Right click set to maximum. 61 farmers. Okay, maybe not that many. Up to 45 farmers. Max out scrap collecting. Max out 32 people to spare at the moment. Max out all the food jobs. Might as well. Max out forestry. Max out morticians because we're going to need more of those. Max out research. Put a couple more people into building jobs. A lot of people are currently sick right now. 31 of them are currently sick. Scrap is having issues, isn't it? We have any issues with scrap. Come on. 118. 118. Scrap. 118 scrap. You've got 683 scrap. You've gone through about 500 scrap today. How are we doing on actual wheat? We're making beer, but I think we're making beer as quickly as we can drink it right now. Right? And if I look at the stocks of wheat, you got plenty of wheat in storage. Reduced 68 at the moment. Look at beer. Beer, you don't have much beer. I guess this might be our first harvest. This might be our first harvest. Okay, then I may be incorrect in my assumptions. Please, 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 please. Come on, builders. We're going to wait until next time. We might have to wait until next time here. You just picked up a radio message, survivors. No, I can't. Screw them. We're suffering with a massive population shortfall at the moment. Right now, we have other priorities. We want to research next. Is probably going to research things like. Hang on, good point. Let's just double check. Education. Education. That's the. Yeah. Okay. By accident or on purpose, they were right. We're going to need some more research to get all these people trained up. And I think we'll carry on next time, see if we can get all these people housed. 60 people spare, we got food. There are 5 people working in the kitchen, so hopefully they'll be making food non-stop. Water's still a little bit low, and it's probably going to be low for a while, unfortunately. There's no body of water over here, is there? No. The closest body of water is this over there. Just for the purposes of, is there an easier way to get water to this side? I've put my farmland here, but all the water's over here, which would be fine if pipes existed. Regardless, I am rambling now, and we are pretty good. Like I said, we need to build that up. Once that's built, we build that up as well. That'll pretty much house everyone. At some point, I do actually want to go ahead and, at this point, doing upgraded shelters would be nice. Because they still can't start a family, but it's still getting more people in there. Although I can see by the numbers of food that getting more... At this point, hang on, how are we doing on raw food numbers before I end the episode? The amount of raw corn I have is ridiculous. The amount of raw food we've got is stupidly high. All we need to do is actually turn that into prepared food. All we need to do is turn that into processed food, and we'd be laughing. Hopefully having all those people working there would be good enough. How are we doing actually on power? By the way. By the by. There's a couple buildings not powered right now. Why is that? Why are you not powered? Lack of power? Potential lack of power? It's currently daytime, is it not? Energy surplus is there. Regardless, I'm yammering. I keep wanting to do... It's not quite that one more turn thing, because this is not a turn-based game, but it's definitely the feeling of like, but I just need to tweak this one more thing. Anyway, I'll catch you all next time for what might be the last episode. Don't know. I suspect it might be, just because, A, we've done this for about... On Friday, that'll be 4 weeks of 3 episodes a week of Endzone. Fool's Hope is doing quite well for itself. And we might be... I might be sort of content with my headcanon of it's actually going to survive now. Provided people are clever enough to keep turning diligence on. Anyway, I'll catch you all next time, folks. See you then. Bye-bye.